Okay, so that's my basic size. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little placeholder image for the logo. Now I'm going to go back to the sketchy GUI. I can actually just collapse all these. There we go, I'm just collapsing them. And there we go into the sketchy one. And in here I'm just going to go and find my image. You'll notice they have all the standard things you might find for an HTML. And down here they have an image. I can drop that one in there. And that's my image. And I'm going to make it 200 and 150. Okay, so that's my image. I might go to the properties. I might even add some, well no, I might not add some text there. I might add a text box just to show you how I can do that. I can line it up. I can actually zoom in and play around exactly with the pixels from the edge, so I could get it pixel perfect. I'm not going to. I'm just going to eyeball it in. I'm going to go ahead and lock that one. And I'm going to go and get some text. I'm just going to drop some text down in here. I might just go for text. That's a text field. I don't want that one. Have I got some just plain text? Not without. Oh, here we are. Label. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm just going to try logo. There we go. So it says it's the logo image. I can move that around somewhere. So there's the logo. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stick a horizontal line under here just so that we can separate the head from the main body of this page. There we are. I'm just going to line it up. And can you see those little lines popping up? That lets you line it up with different things. I'm just going to take it all the way from the end to the end. Oops, that's not straight. It's close enough. Okay, other things I'm going to have some navigation tabs on here. So I'm going to go find the tabs. And there we go. Grab a tab. And I might just chuck that one down here. And just move this. I'm actually using the arrow keys now for this. You can actually get things to line up a bit better with the arrow keys. And the first one I'm going to change to, if you double click in it, it pops up and you can change the font, the layout, the basic paragraph and character styles. So this is going to be home. I'm just going to keep the default and then go back to the tab. Next one, and can you see how it nicely lines up? This one's going to be about. And I'm going to drag another one. This one can be services. Services, and the last one I'm going to do, there we go, is going to be contact. Okay, so my web page is starting to take shape now. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little search box in there. So I need a text field. There we go. And I'm going to put it right in the middle. You can see that line pops up. Actually, I'm going to put here keyword. I can just drag it to the size. I could then go up here and decide exactly how many pixels I want it. Might make it exactly 150. There we go. And I'm going to put a button. So this is the button that happens when you click on it. So there's the button. And the button is going to be, I'll say search. So there's my search button. So it's looking quite good at the moment. The next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put some, just to make it look more like a web page, I might put some breadcrumbs in the top here. Here's some breadcrumb navigation. This is the standard one that comes with Pencil, Home, Projects, Pencil. You can double click on it and change it if you want to. You can edit each one, but I'm just going to keep that as an example. And now I'm just going to put some a box in there, just a standard box. This could be for all my text. So I'm just going to drop it in here. And this is where we would probably actually start thinking about the exact sizes and measuring it in pixels. I'm not going to bother, I'm just going to literally drop it in. That's probably not very good design, but just to give you an idea of what it does. And there's the box. Inside there I'm going to put a heading. Basic Web Elements has got some basic heading styles. Now these are the right sort of sizes for default heading sizes. So I've got H1 heading. So the H1 tag, heading level 1, I could change that, I'm not going to bother. HTML text as well, so you can put this text in and change it. You can copy and paste lots of text into there if you want to. You can change the properties of that as well, just like anything else. I'll just show you. There you go. So colors, font family, style. So there's my basic column. I might actually put some links as well. I'll put a heading, an H2 heading maybe over here. I'll say links, and go and drop some links in there as well. So it says hyperlink there. Just drop a few in just so that you get the idea of building up what is particularly possible for a web page. Okay, so there's my basic layout. Very simple. Obviously needs a lot more work done to it, but this is a concept, an idea, and hasn't taken very long to do. I haven't coded anything. I didn't need to write any HTML or CSS or style it at all, so that we can get an idea of what this website might look like and the relative sizes, so we can play around with these relative sizes. Now I can save this, the whole document, which saves it as as you notice up here, an EP file. Okay, but I can also export this as a PNG file, so very useful to share on the web. So I can go export as PNG. I can then export it somewhere. I can export it into pictures, and I'll keep it web layout PNG, which is quite useful. And then I can just go into that, and there we have. I'll open it up, so you can see this is the PNG file that's come out of it. So I can now share this with someone. How do you like my layout? Can you talk about it? Tell me about it, and we can discuss it and change it. Now, because it's in that sketchy style, it really does look like it's not the final thing. No one's going to mistake this to be the final website. It just gives a really quick, easy way to mock up or prototype a website. So that's just an introduction into how we can use Pencil or Pencil Project. If you go to their website, they have a little bit more on how you can modify different elements, and you can actually import and create your own elements. So if there aren't the elements you want, and this latest update has got quite a few. As you can see, it's got the iPad one. Let me just drag it in there just so you can see what it looks like. There's my website with the iPad template over it. So it's quite good. It has evolved. Lots of people have put a lot of effort into this, and obviously it's free to use. So hopefully that you can download it, use it, and it helps you with your web design layout and your prototyping projects.